to Mom's Sips and Tips.
Hi. Hi. We're all sipping and tipping today. Cheers. Cheers.
I'm Maggie.
And I'm Julia.
And this right here is our friend Stephanie. And today we're going to be talking about travel tips with Miss Hayden.
Yes, she's got some good ones.
Specifically flying with baby. So,
we all need help with that.
Stephanie, tell us about you and your experience with flying with Miss Hayden here.
Well, she has been flying since she was 6 weeks old, and the first couple of months she slept the entire flight and it was so easy. Now it's a little bit more difficult. She's crawling and wants to get up and move, and some flights she's still asleep, so I get lucky.
Well, tell us about you. And I mean, how you even got started with like taking her on all the flights that you guys have gone on.
Well, I'm a flight attendant, and I wanted her, my husband and I love traveling, so I wanted her to get used to it from a young age. And, hi,
Let me see her.
there you go. Get used to it from a young age, and it would be her normal. So we decided to just throw her in there and start at 6 weeks. We went home to our parents' house in Ohio, short flight as a tester flight. And then
Where else has she been?
we flew to Seattle for a wedding, and we flew to San Diego, and we went to Mexico recently,
Oh,
which
nice.
was so much fun.
Yes.
But we had to take 2 flights to get there, so that was different.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did she do pretty well?
She did. She
Yeah.
did. She slept for the first flight to Salt Lake City, and then the second flight she was awake, but just wanted to read books and play with Dad and I, so it was easy as well.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I was going to say, I took my son on a couple, I think he wasn't until he was like 4 or 5 months old, I think. And I felt like it was easier because he just kind of slept, but as he got
Yeah.
older, it got
Much more
harder.
difficult.
Yes.
And you know, when they're that age and they cry, you can just give them a bottle or pop them on the breast.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
you
That's
know.
what I did, yeah.
So, how about that? How's breastfeeding? I mean, you're in close quarters with your
You are,
passenger
and
friends,
very.
and I know you breastfeed. So, how's that worked out for you?
Actually, it's been fine. I had one incident when she was, I think maybe 8 weeks old. Middle seat, next to 2 strangers, a man and a woman. And you know, men in those little seats, they already kind of take over some of your space.
Oh, yeah, they cramp
so it's like,
style.
where do I put her? And it was a flight where she was particularly, she was crying a lot, and I started crying because I didn't know how this was gonna
it's
go.
overwhelming,
It was it was
yeah.
overwhelming for sure. But the gentleman next to me, he's got a bunch of grandkids, and then the other gal, she has a bunch of kids, and she's like, they're both like,
They
you
were
guys, it's
crying,
okay. Not a big deal. Do what you need to do.
That's sweet.
And the guy let me put my water on his and my snack on his tray while I fed her, and helped me with my video player and everything. So what I thought was going to be a disaster turned out to be just no big deal.
Oh, that's nice. I feel like people, like, I don't know if you've noticed this, like when you get on a flight with a baby, they look and they're like,
Uh-oh.
like everyone's anticipating, and that's coming from, I used to be the one who was like, son of a, there's a baby. I hope it doesn't cry the whole time. And now I'm like, different perspective.
Oh, for sure.
Now I'm like, got you.
And for me, that's fine. It's like, let that baby sit next to me because I'm going to be the person that's like giving them grace.
Yeah.
Because I know that they
hard.
probably feel like you do, like, oh gosh, you know, the stress of don't let my baby cry. And
Yeah.
don't let them poop their pants. So have you run into that?
Oh yeah. I had to do a whole outfit change on a flight.
So do you have any tips on that?
Yeah, bring a shirt for yourself. The lavatories in the airplane, they're so small, and and you know, if they're squirming around, there's nowhere to put things, and you might make a mess of yourself.
Oh.
I did.
So did you learn that the hard way, or did
No,
you
luckily I
have
had an extra.
okay.
So I carry in my diaper bag a Ziploc baggie with an extra outfit for her, a shirt for me, and an extra diaper and wipe in case I open up my wipes or diaper area and I'm like, oh no, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So I always have an extra. I think that's the flight attendant in me.
Yeah.
Planning for the
No,
worst.
that's smart. I wouldn't have thought about bringing an extra shirt. And I've had that before where I've been like thrown up on or something and I'm like, cool, now I smell like doo-doo.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm the stinky girl. This is not on topic, but I went to Ulta because I needed an eyebrow pencil and I was like, what smells so bad? It was me. The cat pissed on my jacket and I was walking around stinking and that just made me think of that. So go ahead. I was the stinky girl in Ulta if you
So
were there.
in life, always have an extra shirt.
Yes.
What? Do I stand?
She's like, Mom. Oh, snuggles.
What to pack when you're traveling? Like, is there a difference now of like the stuff that you brought way back
Well,
when you first
a
started?
whole other person. Yes. So I purchased a bag from Costco. Actually, I don't know what it's called, but you can either fold it to make it smaller, zip it up and make it smaller, or make it bigger. And what I have been doing is putting all of her diapers in the part that will fold down. So, you're gonna have a ton of diapers on the way there, on the way back you're gonna be out. And so you can make your bag a lot smaller.
Oh, okay.
Just less to carry.
Is there stuff that you brought when you first started traveling that you're like,
All the
I do
stuff.
not need that?
I say I brought everything.
Everything. And like, you don't need a lot of it. I mean, I definitely overpack clothes if I'm going, yeah.
Let me see.
I overpack outfits if we're gonna stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
But if I'm just going to my parents' house and they have a washer and dryer, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I only
You
need
don't
a
pack
couple
as
of
much.
outfits.
Yeah.
If something happens, I can wash it.
Yeah.
I used to bring so many toys. I don't know
Oh,
why.
same. Would have like 2 bags of them.
Yeah,
and
toys
he
and books and like.
never want to play with any of them because
none
when you
of
get
it.
somewhere new, they're like, ooh,
Yep.
let me touch this
Let me
lamp.
touch this box.
Yeah.
Yeah. This piece of paper on
Like
the floor.
one or two toys and one book, I think is all
Is
you
enough,
need.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have either one of you ever tried like the rental, like having it already set up when you get there?
So we've rented some houses where you can request to
crib.
get like a crib or a pack and play
Yeah.
stroller, and I definitely do that now because that's just easier not to have to take that on an airplane.
Right.
And something that I've done the last couple of times is I'll just bring diapers for the airplane, and I'll Instacart or whatever your grocery delivery is. I'll get any extra wipes, any extra diapers. I'll get baby shampoo, any of the toiletry
Yeah.
stuff. I'll get it delivered there, and then I'll just It's just so much easier.
In most major cities, they have organizations, I mean, they're companies that rent everything from like extra saucers and baby bathtubs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Anything, car seats, everything,
Yeah.
and it's waiting at your location when you get there. It's already there, so you don't have to bring it all on,
Wow.
the,
Yeah.
on the airplane with you.
I don't know how I would feel about renting a car seat. Personally,
I agree with you.
I don't know.
usually
I
bring
don't know
ours,
if
yeah.
I would trust it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how to work all of them.
But all the other stuff, like a high
oh, for
chair
sure,
and
everything
all,
else.
all
Yeah.
that stuff. So
Yeah.
you don't have to bring it all.
Absolutely. One thing that is really nice if you can't get to a high chair or something like that, we've got at home one of those, I think it's called a lobster. And it clips on to any surface
We have
as a
one of
high chair
those,
or
yeah.
just a place to set your child.
We
They
really
can't get out.
yeah.
That's
And we
nice.
like that.
Yeah, we like that
So.
too. We got that like a couple trips. We only bring that I think if we like do car trips. We haven't tried bringing it like on an airplane or anything, but it's pretty. I feel like it's small enough you could fit
It's
it in your bag.
yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be anything that's like too cumbersome.
Yeah.
What about going through security with baby and baby gear and all that? I mean, I remember the article several years ago about some guard making a mom drink her own breast milk and prove it was actually breast milk.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so like, is there anything strict now?
No. So you're allowed to bring breast milk through. You're allowed to bring unopened or opened formula through. They will. They will just. They do the little wandy thing on it and test it. And that was something I I've never had to bring breast milk through, but I asked because I had some and I didn't want to have to deal with it. And so I just gave her a milk bath before we left so I didn't waste it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I do know some hotels will, if you ask, like if you have the bags of your breast milk, they'll put it in their freezer because the ones in your room generally don't
Right.
get up to temperature to be able to keep it.
Yeah.
So you can request to do that too if you
Yep.
want to take it with you and not lose it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 24 hours in the little freezer compartment.
It's not the same. No, not the same.
It doesn't quite stay frozen.
Yeah, no.
But as far as like security itself, I have found a lot of larger airports have a stroller special services line.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's
Atlanta we do. And I just found out that you can go through, if you have pre-check, they have a stroller line in pre-check too. So you just get,
Oh, that's
get in
nice.
front of everybody. Yeah, it's really nice.
I've never done
So you don't
that.
have to take your shoes off.
So there's a stroller line in the non-pre-check, and
Correct.
there's one in the pre-check.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been a lifesaver. And you feel, I felt like I could take more time. I didn't feel like I was rushed.
Yeah.
You know, because all these people were waiting behind me. No, I was just so much more relaxed. But before I found that line, I had to go through the regular.
Yeah.
And I just, in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let this get to
Bother
me. I'm
me,
not going to let it bother me. I have a child and you know, that's just how it is.
I feel like we
I'm a
put
little
more
bit slower.
pressure on ourselves.
We
like,
do.
We're like, everyone's looking at me when in reality most
No one-
people,
no one
nobody actually really cares that. I mean, there are the select few special people, but
Right.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything, like, what would you say your like essential, like must bring items so that you don't overpack or overdo?
I guess it kind of depends on how long I'm going, but essentials would be, I have a jet setter stroller that is like 11 or 12 pounds.
Oh,
and it
that's
folds
nice.
up and has its own little carrying case and everything. That is key. Because it doesn't take up a lot of space if you have to take a taxi somewhere or an Uber or whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I always bring my baby carrier because she generally will fall asleep in the baby carrier no matter where we are. So that's easy. Always bring my own, my own car seat, a haka.
Oh, that's the thing that catches your breast milk, right?
Suction or
Yep.
the silicone. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to
always
try
bring a
that next
haka.
time. I've never used one, but I've
Oh
heard
my
they're
gosh,
amazing.
they're awesome.
I saw
I've never
something
had
saying
to
get in
pump.
like a hot shower too while you're just sitting there and just let whatever comes out come out.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
So what
can
do you
do
use the haka for? Is that for when you get to your destination, or is that on the plane?
Sometimes it's on the plane.
Okay.
You know, feedings can get a little weird when you're traveling, and so you know, one breast might be a little crazy.
Well, and their schedules.
You know,
are
their
not-
schedule's not the same, so
Yeah.
everything kind of changes a little bit, and it's easy instead of hand expressing when I'm overly producing when we're traveling. I just
Use the haka.
use the haka.
Okay. How many flights has Miss Hayden been on?
28.
Wow. You are brave.
Yeah.
And are there any concerns with flying, with baby, like health and safety? or
No,
anything like that?
when she was really little, before she had any kind of vaccinations or anything, I just kept her in the carrier and put socks on her feet because people like to touch baby feet. And we just kept in our own little bubble.
Yeah.
And
That's what we did too. That's what my pediatrician said too, was like just to wear them
wear
and just to
'em.
keep them closed.
Yep.
And I do like the thieves because I'm a little crunchy like
Oh
that.
yeah, we've got the thieves.
But, yeah.
Young living.
Yeah.
It's a lifesaver. I think that's all my essentials really.
Okay.
I don't really bring a lot anymore. I mean, diapers, wipes.
Yeah, this thing. And I got it off at Amazon. I have like a little temperature thing for the bathtub. It looks like a green stingray. And it's
that's
like,
cute.
it's this big, and I do bring that because I'm like really bad because I like super hot bath
yeah.
water. So anything that feels good to me is actually like scalding, will burn your skin off. So I do bring one of those, but
Okay.
sometimes I'm not the best judge of temperature.
Put your toe
and
in
it's like I think like $8 or $9 you can get off of Amazon.
That's not bad.
Instead of doing like a baby bathtub. And I did have a girlfriend that's a travel agent. She told me, because like our first trip, like I brought like bath mats and bath toys and all
Your
this
own bath
stuff.
towel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I brought all that, the washcloths, everything. And she said just to take like whatever hotel or towels or wherever you're at and put that at the bottom of the tub and they won't flip. And I was like, well, that's a lot easier. I should have thought of that myself.
We have not been lucky enough to have a bathtub in any of the hotels that we, so
That's hard.
slippery showers.
Yeah.
You know, it's terrifying to take a shower with a slippery baby
It
with
is.
soap all over them. But, yeah, putting a bath towel down, that's
Yeah, you could probably
idea.
do that too, and even if it's like a shallower shower, just
Yeah,
kind of let
just
a little
set 'em-
water
yep.
fill up too over the drain, and I think I would think that would be good. But
Yeah. I was just looking at your notes, and you said something about if you wear your baby in a wrap, you have to take them out at certain points.
There are some rules on the airplane that you have to abide by. And one of them is, if you wear your baby in a wrap for taxi, takeoff, and landing, you have to take them out. And that's just for safety reasons.
Really? Oh, I never had anybody tell me that.
Yeah.
I can't remember though if I had them on me though, so maybe that's why I never.
Yeah.
And no one ever said anything to me.
So it's safer to have them just sitting loose on your lap.
So this is going
than
to sound
having
really
wraps?
scary, but if there is an emergency of some sort and the mother who's wearing the child is knocked unconscious,
Yes.
the flight attendant who is then
take the
responsible,
baby.
it'll be easier to take the baby.
Oh, that's scary.
I know, it's really
But that
it's tough.
does make
But
sense when you say
yeah.
that, because I thought that was kind of stupid.
Yeah,
when
I can
first said
appreciate
that.
that.
I did too until I found out why.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, why am I telling these moms they have to wake their child up basically and get them out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So then why do you have to attach your mask before attaching the baby's mask?
You gotta take care, because if you don't attach your mask,
Like, what if you pass out or something? Then you can't take
then you
care
can't
of
take care. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others.
And that's for everything. Self-care.
Hashtag.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you put her in her car seat on the air? I've never done that. I always have held him, but we haven't been on one in a while. Like probably wouldn't do that now. But what do you think about car seats in the seat, especially if you have to like purchase a seat or if you have a child who's a little older?
If it's within your budget, I would say purchase a seat. It's
Yeah.
always safer to have them in their car seat buckled in
Yeah.
than willy-nilly.
At what point is it a have to? Like how old or what weight or
At
what is the
2
rule?
years old, you are no longer allowed to have them as a lap child, so they
So you
have
would
to have a
to have a
seat.
seat.
Yeah, so they do
scared
make
to fly
child
with him
restraints though.
Oh really? Like you
Uh-huh.
can ask for them? Like
No, you have to buy them yourself and bring them
okay.
on. But you have to make sure it says that it's made for the aircraft.
oh okay. Well I guess if you're bringing I would be bringing my car seat anyway.
Yeah.
He just hates sitting in the car seat.
Only for taxi. Once that seatbelt sign's off and he
Oh,
wants
they
to
can
walk
get out.
around, I mean, he can get out. But
Bobby would be like running up and down the aisle going, ah! That's like his thing.
but yes, always safer to have.
But
a
that
seat.
brings up something else is, when the seatbelt sign goes off, they still say, but we'd really prefer
Keep
you
your
to still
seatbelt on if you can.
Yeah, and be in your seat because you're in the way.
Yeah,
Do
you're-
you get up with her at all and walk her up and down the aisle?
Not generally. Hi, Snuggly.
And she's like, Mom's boob's the best place to be.
No, I try to keep her in the seat as long as I can. Now, if she's, really having a temper tantrum, I'll walk to the back and apologize to the flight attendants that I'm now bringing my screaming child back to them. But, if the seatbelt sign's on though, I don't care if your kid's crying, bloody murder, stay in your seat because there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I've just seen too many things happen, so.
Yeah. No, I remember I was on a flight and I was by myself and it was like 10 o'clock at night and the seatbelt sign was on and I took it off because I was like, I'm going to lay down and go to sleep. And we were in some like turbulent air. We went through a pocket of something and it literally flew me out my seat because I was in the like very back and I flew into the wall, like slammed into it and like almost knocked myself unconscious. And I was like, ever since then I'm like, seatbelt stays on.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
I think one thing that people think that when they're traveling with their children, they're nervous about what other people are thinking, you know, when your kid is crying on the airplane and turn around. I think that, you know, for the most part, people are understanding, but there are the eye rollers out there, and I would just say, put them out of your mind. Completely put them out of your mind.
I feel like people are generally nicer than they think that they're going to be.
They are. Yeah, they are. And when you get off the plane, whether your kid's been crazy or not, at least one little old lady will come up to you and say, "Oh, they did such a good job."
I know. People are really nice after, or they're like, he did so much better than I expected. Yeah. We had lunch break. By we, I mean her. We had a boo break. He's like, please give me that bracelet with the bead that I'll jump.
Ooh, a pen. How about
Ooh.
She's gonna write notes.
So what other closing advice do you have for us on flying with baby?
Closing advice. Bring flight attendants treats. They will help you in awkward situations.
Okay. What kind of treats?
Starbucks gift cards. We get lots of chocolate, magazines, healthy snacks. Emergency is a good one because you're on the dirty airplane.
Oh, okay.
When I travel, I usually do. I get like the cute little gift bags from the dollar store, and I'll put like a piece of candy, a pack of gum, hand sanitizer, and like an emergency in
Oh,
it,
that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
and give it to them.
Oh,
But now I
that's
want to
nice.
ask what kind of awkward situation.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too.
Well, if you have to pee and you need someone to hold your baby while you go in that tiny lavatory,
Or you got poop on your shirt.
or you got poop on your shirt and you need to change it, they'll help you out with that.
Those are great.
Yeah, someone to hold your baby.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I would say, do most of them, are they pretty good about like offering, like if they see that you're struggling?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
For sure.
I would say I've always traveled with my husband because I'm a scaredy cat. So I'm not gone by myself, but.
Yeah, babies are our favorite on the airplane.
Really?
Yes. At least mine.
And how early, like do you go earlier to get to the, I know I'm like, which I'm insane about even before children, because I'm always worried about being late because I think, I don't know, I'm just worried about missing a flight or something. Do you try and get there earlier?
I would say 2 to 3 hours, just so that you can relax. Like if you think about any stress point when you're flying, just try to eliminate that. We always eat a full meal, whether it's a 1 hour flight, 4 hour flight. Hangry parents are never fun to do, you know, so.
Well, and especially if there's two of you, like if you're both like already stressed with baby and you're hungry. It's not good when I'm hungry. Like I'm the meanest person you've ever met. Like it's so bad. It's almost embarrassing. Yeah.
And you can take food through security too. So
I always
if you
bring
want to pack
snacks.
healthy snacks,
I bring like
little
granola bars
Yeah.
or like little, and I pack for my son and my husband because they both get a little hungry too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yeah.
So now does she, say she's eating like solid foods, right?
She's eating solids, but mostly still just
Okay, I say,
breastfeeding.
do you like recommend like snacks for babies on the plane? Do you do like pouches or just like little snacks, or do you let her have airplane food, or
I
what do you
have
recommend?
never given her airplane food. There's so much sodium in the fresh food items,
Really? Oh.
and sodium's
This is
not
all
too
secret
good. Not too good for babies. And everything tastes better with salt on it, right?
Oh.
I
I have a non-baby related question that I heard that you should not drink the coffee or hot tea because they use toilet water for it.
That's so not true.
Okay, so the last 2 flights I was like, oh, nope, no hot tea for me. Nope.
And personally still don't drink the coffee on the airplane, but
Just 'cause it's
it
not
comes
yummy.
from, all the water comes from the same tank, and they go to different places.
Oh, okay.
So they don't end up in the same place. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it all comes from the same.
That's potable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, potable
Okay.
water.
Oh, okay. Somebody, I don't know where,
Just like a motorhome.
yeah.
I would just.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know.
So like, yeah.
Just drink water.
Yeah.
Oh, and bring your own water bottle and fill it up before you get on the plane.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you can bring an
Have to
empty
keep-
water
You can bring an empty water bottle. And I think now most airports have the water fill stations.
Oh, I have seen those
Yeah.
now. And I've seen a lot of, I don't remember if it was Atlanta or somewhere else. They have the breastfeeding pods now, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Especially with a
Oh.
distracted baby in an airport.
Because
Makes it so much
I don't
easier.
know, I feel like it's kind of awkward, just kind of, you can hear my son running upstairs. That's nice. He's not taking a nap again. Every Thursday, it's like he knows I'm filming it, so he doesn't take a nap. But I do feel like sometimes it's a little awkward just because there's so many people. It's like, I feel like it's more distracting, it was more distracting for
To
my
the baby,
son.
yeah.
And not necessarily that I cared that people saw me.
Right.
So that was nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they have those available. She's so cute.
Are you gonna be a star?
Yes, a movie
You're
star.
gonna be huge.
Yes.
This has been an awesome, fun
Yeah.
episode.
We
of
got
Mom
a
Sips
sweet
and
baby
Tips.
and lots of great tips. And if y'all have any other questions, feel free to put them down below, and we'll try and answer.
Yeah. Thank
And
you
if we
so
don't know
much
it, we'll
for
get it
coming
from her.
today.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
this was so fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll have to have you back for sure. So
Absolutely.
make sure that you guys like our video and subscribe to our channel and our Instagram and Facebook. We're going to be posting lots of more fun videos with great information for mom and baby and family. And thanks for watching us sip
And Tip.
give you tips. I needed this one today. Yes, I did.